So guys, Groupon can be a great tool for local businesses to find new customers, but it can also be a great tool for agency owners to find new potential leads for their services. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining why you should use Groupon to find leads as an agency owner, and also I'll be showing you how to do that. What is up guys, Olson here, back with another video. And if you are new to my channel, I focus on posting videos on both social media marketing and personal branding. So if you like today's video and you want more videos just like this one, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Now, for this video, I'm actually going to be switching over to my computer so you guys can see what I'm doing, and you're going to get more value out of the video that way because you can actually see what I'm doing rather than just hear what I say. So I'll do that real quick. Okay, so I am on my computer right now, and so before I show you how to find leads on Groupon, that's sort of the easy part. What I want to do first is I want you to understand how Groupon works, and then also why it's a great place to find social media marketing leads. So I really think this is the most important part of finding leads on Groupon, because if you don't know why you should reach out to these businesses or what their problems are with the Groupon platform, then you're not going to be able to provide a solution to that or really be able to help them out with your services to the best of your ability. So this is really important, and that's why I want to go into it quick. Groupon stands for Group Coupon, and what it is a deal site that offers coupons at a deeply discounted rate for people to redeem at local businesses. So essentially what it is a middleman service that helps connect local businesses with people who will buy their services and products. So Groupon right away, it can be great for new businesses to bring in an influx of new customers, but ultimately when it comes down to it, it's not the best long-term strategy. And the reason it's really not a great long-term strategy is because businesses have to discount their products tremendously. It's about 50 to 90% for most businesses for their discounts, and then they also have to pay Groupon a hefty fee to use the platform as well. For an example, I'll go over to Groupon real quick and I'll just show you a business so you can see how the pricing structure works. So here is the Groupon website. Just looks like this. I'm sure many of you have been to this website before, and if you haven't, this is what it looks like. And now what I'm going to do is just search for a restaurant in Minneapolis. So as you can see, I've already searched it before. I'll click on that. And then it will come up with a list of restaurants that have deals on Groupon for people to take advantage of. So I'm just going to scroll down and show you an example. We'll do this one right here. So this restaurant is Stella's Fish Cafe. And so they are doing a deal for a lunch for 2 people, which is valid Monday through Friday, and it's a $95 value. So they're discounting this at 52% off for $46. So that's already a pretty steep discount for their business. But now on top of this, Groupon also takes 50% of that discounted rate. So how it would work is someone would redeem this coupon for $46, and then the business would have to give 50% of that $46, so $23 to Groupon. So for a $95 meal, the business is only getting $23 and most likely losing money on that coupon. As you can see, it's not the best long-term strategy for businesses to use Groupon because they are losing a lot of money on the platform. Now, it can be really great for an influx of new customers if you're a new business, but really, like I said, it's not the best long-term strategy, and that is sort of where, if you're a social media marketing agency, you can come in and offer your services to these businesses so that they can advertise and bring in new customers at a much cheaper cost, and then also take advantage of the new customers that they bring in for a longer term strategy. Next, I'm going to compare Groupon versus Facebook and Instagram advertising, because if you're a social media marketing agency owner, I'm guessing you offer Facebook and Instagram advertising to your clients. So I will go over to my PowerPoint real quick to show you that. And so first, let's just quickly go over Groupon. So Groupon, we know that their target audience is bargain shoppers. The people that go on there, it's a deal site. Their main purpose is to find a deal. So that really presents a problem because that means that most of these customers are going to be one-time customers. And then, like I mentioned earlier, Groupon also takes 50% of the profits, so that's a pretty steep fee to pay to advertise on the platform. And then another problem with Groupon is that they pay businesses about 30 to 60 days out from when people redeem their coupons. So that's a pretty long wait, and if you're a new business trying to bring in revenue, this could present a problem for your business. So yeah. And then also the final thing is businesses don't get to keep the customer information, or they're not allowed to text or email the new leads they bring in. So this is a big one with Groupon that I think is a big problem, because that means that these businesses can't implement a long-term marketing strategy. So now with Facebook and Instagram advertising, it's a little bit different. So the target audience is really exactly who you want it to be. Like you can target people based on their demographics, by their location, the radius around your business, their interests, behaviors, all of those different targeting options. So you can really dial into the exact audience that you want to be targeting. And then Facebook and Instagram also, the only cost that they take away from you is the advertising cost. So you get to keep everything else, the profits you make, and whatever, all besides the advertising cost. So it's a little bit cheaper than Groupon would be. And then another nice thing with Facebook and Instagram advertising is you get paid right away when customers come into the business and redeem the offer that you give them on Facebook or Instagram. So you can bring in revenue a lot faster and then have more money to put into advertising or whatever you need to put that money into. Now, the final thing is that I think is the best part about Facebook and Instagram advertising is that the businesses who do the advertising, they can keep their customer information and they're allowed to contact the new leads that they bring in. So this way you can create a much longer term marketing strategy to really take the most advantage of these new leads you bring in. It's most likely not going to be just a one-time type of, customer coming in just once. If you know how to put in a longer term strategy for future marketing and bring these people into your business. So I think that's a really great thing about it, and that's kind of how Groupon and Facebook and Instagram advertisements compare against each other. Now you know how Groupon works, and you also know how it compares to Facebook and Instagram advertising. So next, I just want to briefly go over why you should reach out to these businesses who are on Groupon. The overall main reason that you should reach out to these businesses advertising on Groupon is because most businesses who use it don't necessarily love it. They understand that Groupon, it's a deal website, and it usually attracts deal hunters that are going to be more the one-time customer that comes in for the deal and then never comes in again. So they're not bringing in long-term customers through Groupon. They understand that. And they also know that they're competing against all the other businesses' offers on Groupon and just hoping that people choose their offer over others. So, if you're a restaurant, you're gonna wanna make sure you have one of the best deals on the website in order to bring in new customers, because most deal hunters wanna find the best deal. So you're gonna need to have one of the best deals to bring them in. So they understand that, and then they also understand that Groupon doesn't let them collect the customer information, and they also can't text or email the new leads they bring in. So they know that they can't implement a long-term marketing strategy, and it's more of a one-time thing. So next, they also understand that deals and coupons work. They are on Groupon, and that means they're offering some sort of discount or deal. So these businesses know that deals work because a lot of the times they do, right? They bring people in. And now, why you want to reach out to these people is because with Facebook and Instagram advertising, you can literally do the same exact offer that they're doing on Groupon, but at a cheaper cost, and then you can upsell them, after the fact, and then you can also implement a longer term strategy with the new leads that you bring in for these businesses, right? You get to keep the leads, you get to nurture the leads, you can create a longer term marketing strategy and really make the most of your advertising dollars so that however much you're spending, you're getting way more in return for what you're spending. So that is really why you want to reach out to these businesses advertising on Groupon. You can use this knowledge to understand the struggles and problems that these businesses who are on Groupon face, right? So when you know this, you can reach out to these businesses, and when you understand their problems, you can craft your messaging around, offering a solution to their problems. And if you can actually present this in a clear and concise way that they understand, well, the chances of you getting a meeting or, even closing them as a client is way higher, because you can show them that you are a solution to their problems, and then you can also, save them money or help them bring in more long-term repeat customers. So if you understand this stuff, it makes it way easier to close clients. And now for the easy part, let me show you how you can find these leads on Groupon and how you can reach out to them, okay? So we will go back over to Groupon, and so I still have this Stella's Fish Cafe up. So I'm gonna show you how you can, just find all their information on Groupon from here, okay? So as you can see, here's their name, and then you can scroll down and it will show their highlights, their customer reviews, all of that, and just keep scrolling down to where you find the About Stella's Fish Cafe section, or about whatever company it is. So you'll see that their website's there, so I'm just gonna open that in a new tab. And then you can also scroll down, and they have a phone number. So I could call them on that phone number. Boom, it's right there. So that is two options. So there's that. Now I'm gonna go over to their website for more information. And so, whatever services you're offering, you're gonna wanna do some checking and see if they're an actual viable business to reach out to, right? So what I always do when I offer Facebook advertising is I look for a few things. So I look for if they have a Facebook pixel installed, and so I have a Google Chrome extension that checks this for me. And you can't see it actually right now, but I will pop it open and you can see that there are no pixels found on Stella's Fish Cafe. So that means they're most likely not advertising on Facebook, or if they are, they're missing out on a lot of opportunity with their advertising. So now I like to check that they have a decent website, and as you can see, it's pretty decent here. And then I will go down to the bottom of the page and look for their Facebook link. Okay, and it's right here. It's mostly on the bottom. Sometimes it's up top on, the main header navigation, but yeah, so I am there, and now I go to their Facebook as well and just make sure that they have good reviews, or a decent number of reviews and likes on their page. As you can see, they have 16,000 likes, so that's pretty awesome to see. And then I also check if they're running any advertisements. We already checked if they have a Facebook pixel installed, which they didn't, but they could still be advertising. So, and as you can see, yeah, they are running an ad. It's just one, and what they're doing for the ad is just sending them to their happy hour menu. So they have a lot of room for improvement with their advertising, and this is a great thing, which means it's going to be a great potential business to reach out to. So now that I have this information, I know that I could help them with their advertising, and I know that they're on Groupon. I'm going to go back to their website real quick and see if I can find any other contact information. So now another tool I use for this, it's a Google Chrome extension. It's called hunter.io. And so what this does is it scrapes the website for the emails and phone numbers on that website, whether they be on the blog or the contact page or wherever. So it's all in one place. So you might not be able to see all of this here. Okay, yeah, you should be able to see it. But when I open this, it will show me all the emails. And so we can see we have the general manager's name and email right here. So that is a perfect person to reach out to with a cold email, or if you cold call them and you ask for Gary, the chances of you actually getting to talk to them is going to be a lot higher. And now there's a few other emails that are possible emails you could reach out to, and then also a phone number for this person. So it's really nice to use this tool, because then you don't have to go searching through the whole website. So But yeah, so this would be a good potential business to reach out to. So all I did was find them on Groupon, and then I found their company website and also their phone number, and then I looked into if they'd be a viable option for me to reach out to. Now, usually what I do as well is I take all this information and put it into an Excel sheet for the businesses I'm looking at. So I'll show you what that looks like quick. So yeah, here. So I would just put in like the Stella's Fish Cafe under the business, the phone number, email, all that stuff through here. And I wouldn't contact them right away, but I'd build up a pretty decent list, however many businesses I want to contact, and put them into the Excel file so I can do it all at once. I do the lead sourcing at one time, and then I do the actual outreach at a different time. So I bundle it up together that way. Now, that is the gist of it. It's pretty easy to find businesses on Groupon. And so I'll just go back to the homepage. So what you can do is, if I search for restaurants again, if I can spell. So I can go through all of these businesses and see if they could be a great potential client, and then I can reach out to them by using messaging that relates to their Groupon and how you can give them a solution to the problems they face, right? And so for restaurants here, let's see, I have 253 potential restaurants I could reach out to, so that's great. And you can find quite a bit of different types of businesses on Groupon. So if you're not going after restaurants, you can go after gyms or dentists, spas, yoga studios, really whatever you cater to with your agency. You can see if you can find them on Groupon. So what I would do, is just go through all of these businesses that look like a viable option for me to contact with my services and offer a solution to the problems that they face. Then I'm just going to put them all into an Excel sheet and then contact them. So with gyms, let's see here, I have 600 potential gyms I can reach out to. So that's awesome. And yeah, that is how you do it. It's very simple, and it's a great way to find new potential clients for your business, because most of these businesses do not like advertising on Groupon and would much rather go with a cheaper and more long-term option. Other than that, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you liked today's video and learned something new. And if you did, guys, please leave a like, as it really helps me out and supports my channel. And then if you didn't, please just let me know why down in the comments so I can improve my videos for you guys and make them more valuable to you. Now, if you do want more videos just like this one, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any new uploads from me. As always, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.